Okay, I want to say that this picture was taken when we start the experience, and this book is the Barker Creek catalog, because since the beginning we start um, to give them some motivations with the company, because the company was able to give us uh, some seeds. We used this neuropsychological tool, and we found that the most important damage, the most common problems that they have is the control of attention, the mental flexibility, and planning and memory. That was the most clear problems that we have. So we focus in develop program to stimulate these four areas. Um, I don't know if you understand mental flexibility. That means when you have a problem, there is so many ways to find a solution. But when you have not mental flexibility, you say, it's over. Yeah. In this case, they have that kind of attitude. That can be an attitude. So we found it, and we started working it. So I want that you see that this is the corner that the institution gave us. There is nothing. It is a soil completely compacted. It was the worst scenario for have a garden. And this is the board with all the drafts that they did, and this is the last design that they did together, including the ideas of all. So when we start, this is the personnel of the institution that is always there because, like I told you. And we start to draft in the soil all the shape of the garden. They are the guys very proud about the job. We made the design, the draft, and the building that you see, or this construction, in just one morning. They were so excited about the garden and the opportunity to do something that is going to be in the institution forever. And they were like, oh, and we are the first generation. And we tried to convince them that, or they realized that the decisions that that I'm going to have are going to impact other children that will came later. So they really, I noticed that they were so compromised with this activity. So we did this, designed this, and this in one morning. Huh? Yes, I think I have a better picture in other, yes, I should have. Okay, so since the beginning, this garden was so protected, so a project that wake up the generosity of many people. So this compost was, I buy just a few, and the rest of the compost was a gift for a compost producer. When he knows that the project was for a rehab institution, and all of them were children, he filled all the truck and sent us. And the government, the local government, paid for the truck, and it was almost a gift. So we have no money for this project. Even though I am working in the university doesn't have enough sources for all the people that is working social projects, so that doesn't stop us. So we organize the first, we call the first urban agriculture workshop. So this girl that is a good friend of me, she's an expert in urban agriculture. She came from other city, like 3 hours of distance, for free. She didn't ask for nothing to help us to start the garden. So with the income that we have, because we have more than 20 persons coming to have the workshop, the interest was amazing for me because we have students, housewives, and other people that were interested in Star Garden. So we start with this garden. So in this workshop, people help them to finish all the garden. So it was, this is a better view. They designed it. It's amazing. And I love this because the sun is coming in this direction, the sun is coming down in this direction, and this is like, for us in Mexico, it's a kind of ritual shape. And they decided, and in this place, they decided to have a tree, a fruit tree. So we have, and they have many ideas what they want to see in the future. Some of them said, "Oh, I'm gonna leave next week," so they were so disappointed. But at the end, they were so proud about this job.